Like she heard my thoughts, Joanie's attention shifts back to me.
So, Greg,
She says, leaning toward me and wrapping her lips around a cookie. I watch, mesmerized as she licks the crumbs off her lips before continuing.
tell me all about your mountain man life. Lots of chopping down trees, skinning animals to sell their fur, swimming naked in remote lakes.
She bats her eyelashes. I set down the sub I was working on and wiped my mouth, trying to hold back the smirk. Yeah, exactly, I reply. Just like I'm sure you spent your days lying to defend remorseless criminals and getting paid exorbitant amounts of money to play the justice system. I meant to point out that she was applying ridiculous stereotypes to me, just like I'm sure people do to her. But as soon as the words are out of my mouth, I realize they may have come off as harsh and judgmental. To my surprise, she grins and points her fork at me.
That is actually pretty accurate.
Then she takes a bite of the cheesecake on her plate, licking the fork clean. Of course. My eyes track the movement despite trying to pry them away. If she wants to turn me on, well, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't working. Honestly, I'm just relieved I didn't offend her. All right, then, I concede. No, I don't skin animals to sell their fur. I raise an eyebrow, then add with a shrug, but the rest? I smirk, leaving her to imagine me chopping down trees and swimming naked in remote lakes. Just by the look on her face, I know she is.
Well,
She says, a bit breathlessly.
I hope tree chopping and naked swimming are part of this whole winter festival crap. Because if they are, I may be warming up to the idea.
Before I can peel an acceptable response from the dirty ones floating through my brain, Mia offers.
There is the freeze your buns run.
I suspect she's mostly just trying to move on from talk of naked swimming. I should be grateful. It's not a great time of year for that. But if it was Joanie swimming naked, I shake myself. You'd think I was 18 again instead of 38 with all these horny little fantasies.
Oh?
Joanie asks with interest.
Does that require nudity as well?
I almost choke on a chip. This woman is going to be the death of me. I cough and take a swig of beer before answering her. Almost, but not quite. It's an undies run, in the snow. I decide to screw with her just a little to get back at her, so I wink at her. Think you can handle that, city girl? She gives me a challenging look.
I can if you can, mountain man.
She lifts her chin, pink staining her cheeks, presumably in embarrassment at the rhyme. Nate busts up laughing, but I try my hardest not to, since a laugh at her expense seems like a bad idea. Mia looks at Joanie sympathetically, and suddenly Joanie laughs too. Relieved, I stop holding back my laughter. Good, I respond, because it's next weekend. Better start practicing. I finish my food, drink what's left of my beer, and then give her a wink. She raises a brow in answer.
Better ease up on the meatball subs and beer, if you want to be light enough on your feet to beat me.
I raise a brow in return, leaning back and lifting my shirt, patting my flat stomach. Oh, I think I'll be fine. I don't miss for 1 second the hungry look in her eyes as she looks at my abs. So, when her gaze rises to meet mine, I give her another wink. She purses her lips, and though I wasn't lying to her before, I usually like the chase. The anticipation is already killing me.